Now to the day's other news. It was October 30th of last year that the ribbon was cut on the Phelps Street Gateway, the one-block stretch in downtown Youngstown that was turned into a pedestrian plaza. But we really didn't get a chance to try it out until this summer, and we were wondering, how did it go? First News anchor Alexis Walters has spent the past few days investigating what's happening on Phelps. She's live on the plaza with what she found out.
Stan, it's a Friday night. People are lining the patios here on the Phelps Street Gateway. It's really become an attraction downtown where people can come bounce from bar to bar, restaurant to restaurant, say hi to people they know over the black gates leading to the patios. And I talked to both Councilman Julius Oliver, I talked to business owners, and I talked to customers about its successes so far. But I also found out that it is a work in progress.
Phelps Street corridor is a hot spot during the dinner hour.
Absolutely, it's bringing a lot of people down here.
People are eating on patios or having drinks before heading down to concerts at the amphitheater. For businesses along Phelps, it's brought in more customers. One even modeled their restaurant with the corridor in mind.
We knew Phelps was going to be shut down. It was going to be a walkway. Let's utilize it. The clientele that comes in, they love it, especially with our doors that open up on Phelps. Couldn't help her. It's helping our business tremendously.
But the gateway isn't coming without a learning curve.
I think it's been a success so far, but I think it could use a lot more improvements. Councilman
Julius Oliver says they need to find a way to keep it clean.
You shouldn't be leaving cigarette butts all over the place. I would just like to see people take more pride in what's there to be something that should be enjoyed by everybody.
When I was there were several cigarette butts and tomatoes dropped on the ground, but no big trash. The business owners did admit sweeping up after a busy weekend isn't easy.
You know what? It's a big street, so this is going to be a lot of people coming down the streets. There's going to be a lot of garbage. Yes, it takes a long time. It takes a long time to clean it. And for us that go home at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning the night before, it's really hard. It's really hard. It's really hard to keep up with that.
And it sounds like turning the corridor into something that's long-lasting is going to take the work of both the city and the businesses.
The more involved the city is on it, the better result we want to get from it for everybody else.
I think that the business owners, particularly the ones along Phelps Street, should get together and form a vision for what they see for Phelps Street.
In the meantime, while they work out the kinks, the patrons seem to enjoy it.
I've seen it change. I worked down here in the 90s, and it's amazing.
Now, right now, it's mostly people sitting, having dinner, but late at night, this stretch of Phelps does get a little bit crowded. I've seen it for myself, and I asked the bar owners, has that been a problem, people standing around? They said for the most part, it's been a nice flow of traffic, either people talking to people on the patios or they're waiting to get into the bar. Every night almost on the weekends, you'll notice a police presence on Phelps Street, and that's something that the owner of Gringo's told me that he enjoys, he would like to see even more of, potentially getting security down here on Phelps Street, especially after the shooting that happened last weekend downtown. He said that he wants his customers to feel safe and make sure that they're creating the right atmosphere on Phelps. So we've got another that stretch of Phelps that is going to be getting redone almost identical to this one, so we'll have to see how that one works out as well. Back to you, Stan.